That's all you will get here at Refuse to Lose.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all know what time it is. Y'all already know it's Tuesday. It's all fun in the sun until you end up on this week's
You're
Yeah
done,
Done.
son.
Look at that. Perfect. And this week's You're Done, son. Man, it was tough. I was sitting in the house and I'm like, man, nobody's really been You're Done, son worthy. Because, people think of You're Done, son and they think like it's over for a person. It's not really over for them. Some people made this list and they bounced back. Kawhi Leonard. Some people made this list and haven't bounced back. Cliff Kingsbury. That's one. Eric DaCosta. Two. I mean, come on. Y'all making it easy for me in Baltimore. But this week's You're Done, son. 3-time NBA All-Star. All NBA third team. He made the all defensive team twice. He was rookie of the year in 2018. You can probably pick up what I'm putting down here. He made the all rookie first team in 2018. And he was an NBA steals leader. And other bevy of awards and accolades. Like the list goes on and on for this kid. You will be surprised that he's on Your Done, son. Coming out of college, he was getting comparisons like Magic Johnson, LeBron James. If you still don't know who this week's Your Done, son is, it's 2016's number one first overall draft pick. 6'10", 240 pounds, power point forward from LSU. Benjamin Davis Simmons, come on down.
You're done,
Come on
son.
down. Welcome. Welcome to Your Done, son, Ben.
Mm.
Look, Ben is an Australian kid, left his hometown, said, you know what, moms? I want to be an NBA player. They come to America. Ben Simmons comes in from high school to college. He has that great run at LSU. That one and done year. He made a documentary about it, and then he gets selected number one overall by the Trust the Process team, the 76ers. Paired him up with Embiid. They say, okay, we got a potential thing here. We got the next LeBron James, possibly. But Ben had two things going against him as he got into the league. One, he stopped shooting the basketball. Two, the mental aspect that comes with the NBA. He had the cameras and everything around him when he was in LSU. If you watch the documentary, kind of told you, kind of had a slight breakdown there too as well, saying, "Look, man, everything's on me. I never had this much pressure." That one NCAA game where he should have shot the ball, but he passed it. People killed him for that. They said maybe it was all downhill from there. I didn't think so. So Ben joins the league. He averaged 16 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists in his 276 games for the 76ers. I mean, he's here now if you missed out on him. We all knew that Ben needed to work on his jump in the off season, and that's what he did in the off season. He
That's right.
left, he left that jumper right there in that same gym. Because when it was time to ball, Ben Simmons, his shot couldn't fall. So after the shot couldn't fall, then we fast forward a little bit because we can talk so much about Ben Simmons and then you're done, son. It could almost be an hour. So I'm gonna speed this up. Things really took a for Ben in that playoff series against the Atlanta Falcons. Yes. That's one play, and I'm gonna bring it up for you all. This play here. This is when it went left. Ben, you should have just dunked the ball, man. You should have just dunked the ball. And then he proceeded to not only, after he passed the ball, he didn't make a free throw or even attempt a free throw the rest of that series. Everyone in the locker room looked at Ben and said, "What's going on, man? Ben, where you been?" They was better off having Uncle Ben because he was out there playing dry rice. Coach called you out. Go into the all season because we're gonna speed this up a little bit more. We go into the all season. Ben said, "You know what? The team doesn't like me, and I don't want to play for you all anymore. I want to be traded." You can cue the music again if you feel like it. He said, "I want to be traded. Likes me here in Philadelphia." Boom. Philly says, "Okay, we'll do you one solid. We'll send you to Brooklyn, and we'll pay you with 2 All-Stars, 2 NBA Final champions. One was an MVP. The other one possibly is arguably the MVP. I mean, we know LeBron held him down against Golden State, but Kyrie had to help. We put you there. You don't got to do too much. All you got to do is come down, rebound, pass the ball. Like the franchise is no longer on your back. You're just the third piece in this offense. You're the third option. And then you know what? We can't even blame Ben for what happened in Brooklyn. The other two guys blew it up. Ben was like, wait. For one time, it's not me. Now, fast forward again. Franchise is on Ben's back. Ben says, not today. I'm checking out. Ben now is done for the season. Everything's looking like deja vu. So look, I'm gonna tell you like this, Ben. From me to you, we know how mental health is and mental health matters. You need to take the rest of the season and let this be take this off season. Let this season be the reason you get back to being the Ben that we've seen in college, high school, and maybe if you want to go back to your AAU days when you was over in Australia. Just find that motivation. But for now, Ben Simmons, matter of fact, no, Benjamin David Simmons. You're done, son.
Ben. You know, now I'm a little upset because now my first name is your middle name. I don't like that now. I don't like that now. I should have done my research on your full name. I should have done that. Ben. You been done. Like J-Bo said, you been done, my guy. Since then, you have not been the same player. You had flashes of okayness since then. And like Tomo said, like we understand mental health is a big thing. We know how important mental health is. Me especially because I know people personally, and me personally have gone through mental health as well. And Ashley, it's kind of funny you said that, and that he's done something. My shirt actually says mental health.
See,
So
time.
We understand that mental health is a thing, and we know how important that it is to your mental to be able to focus, to be able to do what you want to do, to be able to do what you love every single day. But just like I said yesterday on the show, when we talked about you on the show, you might just need to give up basketball. If you're not mentally there, Ben, you don't need to be playing. There's absolutely no reason for you to be trying to go out there and play to fulfill others. If you're not fulfilling yourself, there's no point in you playing, Ben. You need to really think about it this offseason. Think about if you're happy playing basketball. If you're not happy, don't play. Don't play. Just give it up. Just retire. It's not like you don't have other things that you can do. There are multiple other things you can do, Ben. You're a smart young man. You went to LSU. I understand you left early, but you can always go back and get your degree. You can open up your own business if you want to. There's a multitude of things you can do. You've made millions of dollars in this industry, in this entertainment business. There are a lot of things that you can do, Ben. If you're not happy, if you are mentally checked out, then sign that paper and retire. Just give it up. You really should be done. If you're not there mentally, you're not happy, just go. Just go home, man. That's my advice to you. I'm saying you don't know me, but from Refuse to Lose, from me, David, from David to another David, if you're not mentally there, just check out, man. Either get yourself together or just give up. There's a book you can read, man. There's a book you can read. It's called What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. It's by Shad Helmsetter. That book has helped me tremendously. If you really love playing basketball and you want to get better, go read that book. Just go read that book, man. It'll make you start to have affirmations that keep positive thoughts in your mind at all times. Because a positive thought is 1,000 times better than a negative thought.
Facts.
So if you really want to get back to where you want to be, it starts in the mental first. So I understand we was in here joking, and it's funny. Don't get me wrong, it's funny.
Yeah.
But in all seriousness, get yourself together, Ben.
So that's when you all brought it up on the show yesterday. I said, You all say you like Ben Simmons, you're done, son. And I was like, nah, he really is. He just and then you gave the message, Dave. What you just said there, flat out, bro. I got to give you a like for real. Because if you're mentally not there, then you just need to go home and find yourself. And what better way to say this guy's been battle tested? Because look at the media. As I was just doing my research for this topic, right? I just all you hear is just the negative stuff over and over and over. Well, Ben was scared to shoot. Ben needs to do this. Ben is trash. Well, you see what my man put up there? Trash Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like he already knows what he's gonna see when he cuts on his phone. And the fact that when he went to Brooklyn, everyone was saying, well, this is the perfect scenario because now he's in the shadow of two other megastars. And this will make it great. Once those two megastars left,
It was just him.
you could see it. It happens again. Also, I would say for folks who really want to, if you're interested, that one and done documentary, you can kind of see elements of what's going on now. Then it's just like everything's on him, and he doesn't seem like he's one of those people where the franchise needs to be on his back. He's a pivotal piece to someone else's franchise. So him and maybe a Dame would be good, or have a Porzingis moment, where you got to go to Dallas for a while and then you end up with the Wizards. Just be around some other people who the franchise is on their back, but all you got to do is just play basketball. So look, or go end up in Orlando. I know Vaughn gonna kill me, but Orlando is a perfect place. Look what happened to Fultz. Remember, Fultz was supposed to be Ben. He's supposed to have been done, son, and now he's back. So you never know, man. Tell him that book one more time, though, David.
It's called What to Say When You Talk to Yourself. It's by Shad Helmstetter. You can go on Amazon and get it. It's only like $12 or something like that. But trust me, it's a great book. It should probably cost more than that, but I'm telling you, that book is really helpful. That's our show for today, fellas.